Hello and welcome back to Surviving Mars. So in the last episode I finished a new senior dome because the old senior dome, this small microdome over here, became too small, and now I have a dome with actually hanging gardens, which is a very strong spire with 100 service comfort. So these colonists here should be fine. There's a lot of renegades in this dome, which is always the case with those senior domes, because the colonists are moved from all over the colony into this dome, and then they accumulate somewhat in the senior dome. So I have 2 security stations here with overall 16 security officers, and 16 renegades in this dome, but it's still not enough. I still hope, but I hope that they can still reduce crime in this dome to a degree. In this episode, I actually want to build more spires. I started building the medical center here, and I'm going to work on this now. And also I want to build the electronics factory because I do need a lot of electronics. This dome does not have a security station yet, so we're also going to build a security station. And what I want to do as well is I want to build a sanatorium in this dome, so I can get rid of some flaws of my colonists. This building's not working, the metal extractor, which is easily explained. I set up a depot here for metal, but the drones can't access it from this drone hub because it's slightly out of range with one tile, as you can see now. So I have to remove this one and replace it one tile to the left, so that's easily done. And then now the drones from this drone hub should pick up metal and bring it over here, and then the drones from this drone hub can use the metals. Same for actually the polymer that's here. What I should do as well, move it out of the way, maybe like this. What I also want to do is pick up some electronics. I need, for the machine part factory, I need 5 more to upgrade the factory AI. I need 15 plus, I guess, another 5 for the electronics factory. So that's what we're going to do now. Probably just bring some polymer. And then what I also wanted to do is I wanted to add network nodes in this and in this dome. However, this dome can probably supply another research lab. There's currently 11 slots open, so counting not counting housing slots and unemployed colonists. However, as you just saw, there's a lot of children here. This dome has actually 8 children right now, so these could be added as well to the number. And then of course some colonists are currently working in the diner. That's not really necessary. It's 5. You could use service bots. Probably not going to use them on the small spacebar because the service bots, their work performance is not 176 but only 100. But if I run the numbers, I didn't do this for this dome, but I can do it. I did it for this dome. RC transport can go up here and deliver its resources. So, okay, back to this one. If I have 2 Hawking institutes, that's 48 colonists. The network node is 9, so that's 57. That would actually all fit into this dome with 66, but then there's only 9 slots for colonists, and I need those 9 in the security station, so no one could run the infirmary, no one could run the small spacebar. So what I thought I could do, I removed this dome, all its buildings, and also all of this power production thing over here, and replace this dome by a trigon dome, like maybe here. Then it's still in range of the research site. I can rubber the trigon dome. I believe it's in range. This one scrubber up there is even staying where it is. And then I have more slots to fill this dome with colonists, and also with the Hawking Institutes, and also the Trigon Dome has space for the spire. I could also remove this heater and place one heater in the middle to heat these 3 domes. Could probably already do it with these 4. But that's something I'm going to lay out during this episode. Let's see how things are going to work out. So first things first though is I am going to destroy, or rather salvage, this small machine part factory. Good, and then I'm going to build another research lab. Something's not working, and you're still not working. Probably need to use the RC transport to get some resources out there. I was kind of confused that they didn't upgrade the amplify tech, but it was probably because they can't upgrade the other one first. So they have to upgrade factory AI first before they can upgrade the amplifier. Or maybe they have to upgrade whatever I clicked first. Yeah, it seems to be they seem to be able to upgrade amplifier if I click it first. I wonder if I don't have rare metals anywhere close here, so that's something I did not think of.
Anomaly found.
Okay, that's the 5th research anomaly I was not aware. Once this meteor storm's over, I can scan them all. This drone up's not in range of any of the rare metal extractors, but I can do the same as I did with the normal metal and the polymers. Just place a depot here, set it to maybe 30, and then it can be filled from the left drone hub, and the right drone hub can pick up the resources and use them. Oh, wait. Automation is what I want. Yeah, I'm going to do automation. That should be done quickly, actually, because the electronics factory produces enough electronics to upgrade itself. Polymer seems to be enough too. Okay, the sanatorium was built. Going to turn on all the shifts. This is something that we want. Behavioral mending. Need some electronics though, and then we need to see what we can replace. Gambler, alcoholic, glutton. I'm not entirely certain. Is this all of them? Seems to have those traits. So it's kind of interesting. I didn't know that. I actually thought that I have to make people go into this dome to have their flaws removed, but quite apparently they go here by default, so that's kind of helpful. I of course want their traits to be upgraded. Oh, the school broke down. And you don't, yeah. People left this dome to get their flaws removed, and now this has no worker, but it's fine. So that's kind of removed. Auto. That makes actually sense. Lazy, chronic condition. I don't care about chronic condition. Coward is also meaningless. Melancholic is not a problem. Lazy kinda is. Gambler is for sure. I'm just going to set it to auto. Alcoholic, yeah. Glutton is not a problem. Lazy is. They both reduce the work performance, and I don't like that. Okay, drones should be upgrading this. Okay, cold wave's over, so we can turn off all the stuff. The heaters, that should save me a lot of water. We have a lot of power now, so I can consider removing all this stuff and then destroying this dome. Kind of expensive endeavor, but I don't really mind. Again, has no metal. Well, apparently these drones are not enough to take care of the problem. Okay, this was upgraded. Excellent. Yeah, I do not have enough drones, quite apparently. There's metal in here, there's metal here, but I need more drones to work the jobs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build more drones. I'm pretty certain that I have workers. I just turn off this building, and there should be enough here. Excellent, and then we build 20 more drones. Okay, another story bit. Okay, so this story bit has 2 options. So the first option will give me 1500 signs and make this person a genius, or there's a 50-50 chance, or give me 3000 signs. The second option will give me 1500 signs, I think, and make this person disappear. However, both seem to spawn dust devils, and according to the Lua code, close to the dome. So let's see what happens.
Research complete.
She became a genius. I paused the game to see if there's a dust devil anywhere. Can't see any, so I don't really know what's going on here. There's a chance, of course, that it spawned somewhere on a dome, in a dome. and was dissolved immediately because that's what happens. Dust devils get destroyed when they hit a dome. So what I want to do, or what I need to do before I continue my endeavors, I need to turn off all the solar panels because I don't need them anymore. No, I still need them to charge the batteries, but I don't need to charge those batteries. I'm going to destroy them anyway, so not really necessary. I'm going to wait for the sun to come up to see how much power I'm generating, and then I'm probably going to destroy most of this stuff. Okay, I do have a lot of power. Turning off all the solar panels is not the right move. Those can continue running. I turned those off when I launched this rocket earlier. No, when I landed this rocket earlier. Okay, if I turn all this stuff off, I'm losing power. That's not good. Okay, so I turned on the solar panels again. Now I'm only losing 2 power currently. But it's clear to me that I need to produce more power, so I'm going to build another fusion reactor somewhere. If this is supposed to be a trigon dome, there's enough space to build a fusion reactor here, so we're going to destroy all those as they're hotkey. Okay, something else that's happening is the sanatorium started its work and it actually removed 3 floors. I don't really know, because I didn't check what they were replaced by. I don't know if there is a way to tell. Probably not. I can check for rare traits, but that's the only thing I can do. Unless you like closely monitor those people, and same with the university. If you remove them from a shift, you can tell who made the most progress. But of course, that's maybe not a very good idea. So this guy had the most progress. This botanist, alcoholic. So there he is. So I'm not sure if he's going to. So he was cured, okay. And now we can compare his traits. He's still lazy, but I think he's an enthusiast now. No longer an alcoholic. So that's kind of cool. So checking the recorded footage, I can tell that this guy was an enthusiast before, but now he's a party animal as well. So that's kind of cool. He's unemployed because someone else took his job, but that's fine too. Let's go back to what I was actually doing. Okay. All these solar panels were removed. What's not working? Yeah, again with the machine part factory. I set this to 25, maybe it works better. I do have some drone prefab, 4 to be precise. I'm going to put those here. Maybe this will help. But back to the solar panels that I removed. I said I want to build a fusion reactor like so. Drones are going to take care of this.
Research complete.
Resident vegetation. Okay, that's very helpful if I had any vegetation. I don't yet. I'm going to research next the magnetic field generator and the core heat extractor, convector, and then maybe the holographic scanning. I don't know. I don't really need it. I have way too many children actually. When I checked this dome last time, there was too many children in here. So what I should do is I should set this dome to children 2. It does not allow children, but it should call in children. And then I should build playgrounds. 1 and 2. It's a bit tricky because the children will be using services in this dome, but it's fine for now. And then I can maybe remove this apartment building and replace it with another school and make this another children's dome. And then maybe I have the idiots go into this new build dome too. Again, not working even with more drones, but it seems that there's some. I mean, it's just using too much metal. Well, it's using the metal it has too quickly actually, so the drones can't keep up, but I think they will in a moment. If they can't, I'll build this deep metal. I'm going to build an extractor for this deep metal and then we should be fine. So there's the medical center, can be upgraded and work night shifts as well, and the other buildings, they are fine. More electronics don't hurt. Okay, fusion reactor is almost done. I'm going to use internal fusion. I forgot that it's like super cheap. Okay, I'm going to remove all the buildings in this dome now. Remove all apartments. Remove this one. Spacebar. Infirmary, security station, and the Hawking Institute. Remove all these solar panels. It's kind of dangerous to use the tool because I don't want to accidentally click a drone. Going to remove all the batteries as well, which will take a dent into my stored energy. Going to remove all this and then rebuild it if necessary. Doesn't matter at all. Why can I not remove this yet? Nothing inside it except for the resources. Tell me that the resources need to be outside. Okay, let's see if this works. Drones should collect all the resources from inside. I don't know why I can't remove this dome yet. This tribal scrubber has to go too. I built this fusion reactor outside of the scrubber range. Wasn't really paying attention. So we'll still be fine. I can just build a scrubber to take care of this. Doesn't really matter. Okay, now I can remove this dome. Excellent. And yeah, don't take care. And I have to remove those depots. I want another scrubber to be here, like so. But this would be in range of the this water extractor. What I would like to avoid. So the water extractor's here. I put a scrubber there, and then we should be fine. And then I'll just place another scrubber. Can't build one here, but I can place one here. So this trigon dome could be placed here. Could also be placed here. A bit too close for my taste. This looks actually good. As far as I can tell, the trigon dome is in scrubber range, so that's the tile in the middle. This one here. And then I said I'm going to need another scrubber down here, like here maybe. Doesn't really make sense. I could also another set of 2 here. Like, can I place down a scrubber? If I place a scrubber here, this water extractor would be in range, and then I could place another one here, and the fusion reactor would be in range. So that makes a lot of sense to me right now. What I need, however, is some depots here. This of course also has the advantage that I can now easily access this deep metal. That should be done quickly. They need to remove the resources from inside the dome. Yeah, lots of stuff's not working because these people are not working here. I'm going to do what I said. I'm going to remove this building and replace it by a school. Perfect. That is okay. And we can now fill this dome with buildings. So I need 4 apartments at the least. I need dome services, a security station, that's for sure. Probably need a second security station, haven't decided yet. I'm not going to build this apartment. I'm going to leave myself the option of expanding this dome into this direction. No grocers, no diners, infirmary, that's for sure. And another security station, that is also for sure. And then I need a space bar. And of course I need 2 hawking institutes in here. Dome without life support. Why do you not have life support? Do I not have enough power? Oh. That ain't good.
There are Earthsick colonists.
Why do you... What? So apparently, there's concrete depot here, but it doesn't store much concrete right now. But the main issue here is that there's no drones to fix the apartment buildings. Apparently, this commander was doing this job before, but now they don't. I can simply, however, build another drone hub somewhere over here, as long as it's in range of this drone hub here. And I'm judging from this trireactic scrubber, I can place drone hub here. That says I don't have enough power, but it's fine. It's definitely in range of these drones, and they do have enough resources. So this one's fine. I'm going to reduce some of the shift on all these scrubbers. Then we should be fine in a moment. I do not store enough power. Okay, whatever. I do need more power generation, that is for sure, because I destroyed all this stuff. I wonder if I should build wind turbines or I should just build another fusion reactor. So my RC transport got destroyed the very second I tried to see what it was doing. This drone up was built, that's great. They do not have any concrete in their range. I can tell that I maybe should find a way over here to produce some concrete. This drone hub has concrete in its range, and it's supposed to bring concrete here. Not sure what the drones are doing, but they're also not bringing metal here because probably there's too much workload for it. Okay, this dome's running now. There's some unemployed, but fine. There's a lot of housing spaces left. Going to build 2 hawking institutes now, 1 and 2, because that was the whole whole idea of this endeavor. Yeah, stuff's being repaired over here, so that is working. It's working slowly, but it is working. I will just build another fusion reactor. Not going to be bothered by another solar farm or a wind turbine farm. I don't really need to. Genius move. Just repaired your building. But of course, it's because security stations aren't running, so not much I can do right now. I can bring this transport back and bring concrete over here. That's something I wanted to do when it was destroyed.
Meteor shower incoming.
I don't mind. I need electronics here. Kinetic field generator, yeah. I don't even exactly know. May trigger massquake, yeah. I don't know how severe massquake is. Okay. There is concrete now delivered by the RC transport, so the drones from this drone hub should be able to take care of it. The machine part factory isn't working because there's too many machine parts. That's a normal sentence. Next fusion reactor is finished and can be upgraded with internal fusion. I'm probably going to build another fusion reactor up here. Calnet processors, they don't have any negative effect on the buildings around them, so I can just place one here. And there's no more renegades here, so I don't have to worry anyways. I forgot to build this.
There are Earthsick colonists.
Got to build this school. I'm going to filter by trades and no longer have the idiots in this dome. I'm going to have the idiots in this dome. Security stations are only specialists. A lot of security stations don't matter this much.
Meteor incoming.
Okay, quickly pausing. I'm going to upgrade both the Hawking Institute. Don't have the electronics up here. What are you doing? Still moving concrete. One more concrete and then I'm going to bring electronics up here. I also have to build this school which needs 6. This needs to be repaired as always, so that's 8 and then 28 with those 2 Hawking Institutes. And then we're good, I guess. Number 1's Earthsick. Yeah, that's because he doesn't have a house. And Meteor's incoming is down here. That's where the meteor storm is. I was about to say that's fine, but this one was very close to where this drone commander is currently parked. So my best option is probably to move it over here. Just move it out of the way. Okay, mistake I made is when I destroyed this dome and I built a new dome. Of course, the buffs didn't apply anymore, and this one, I don't know if it was a saint or empath, he died. I forgot to send him here, so that's a mistake I made. But I can check for another red trade if I got any. There's actually one in there already, and there is a lot of empaths now. That is kind of cool. And I do have another one, number 3, an empath. Galilea Solar. That's 5 empaths. 3 of them didn't take the tour yet. She has to go into the new dome as well. The Saint was not there at any point. This empath is in the dome because he's a scientist. And something else I can do now, at least in theory, not now yet. If I choose to build a 5th apartment complex, I could also probably move all the engineers from this dome into this dome. And then I have more space here to build another research lab. Or to build the network spire that I was actually trying to build in the first place, the network nodes. They do need a lot of electronics, but that is absolutely fine. I have still 315. Yeah, I only checked for empath so far. Let's see what else we got. Saint. This is the new Saint. I don't know about this one. She's from Earth apparently. So I think she got her Saint trait from the sanatorium. She's only 6, so that's fine. White apparently there's no space in the university dome. So that's why she is working in a diner and not getting an education. But that is fine. I do have enough specialists. I do need some more now, but that's because I built many buildings, but in general I do have enough. Interestingly enough, now there's no polymer to rebuild this apartment. Although I think there should be enough polymer, but I guess that the drones of this drone hub, they don't have access to this stack of polymers over here. So what I need to do is I need to set up another stack in their range. Set it to 25, I guess. Yeah, 25 is good. The drones from this drone hub are going to carry polymer over here, and then the drones from this drone hub can use it to build and also upgrade. Yeah, those buildings are not upgraded yet. Upgrade the apartments. I'm going to use my RC transport to bring electronics to the center of this new layout to build those network nodes. There's also a lot of other resources needed, but there should be plenty. Yeah, we got metal, we got concrete, and we even got drones to take care of this. Meteor storm is about to start, so the other meteors were apparently just 2 random meteors, which lasts for 2 slots and 1 hour, and it is going to drop up here. So that's fine. That means I can use my RC commander again to pick up the resources. Down here there's still a lot of resources lying around. I actually think there's a lot of resources. Yeah, there's still a lot of resources in this valley, and meteor incoming. Not. However, I'm going to end this episode for now, so see you next time when I'm going to finish those network nodes and also probably going to build this carbonate processor. Although I'm very close to the 25% threshold, the atmosphere is going to decay again. There's loss of atmosphere. That's why you need the magnetic field generators and also the magnetic field. However, you can also overcome this with just building more carbonate processors, and I need to get rid of some of this waste rock anyways.